Someone needs to hear this today. If you are waiting for permission to do what...
So God is calling his people right now. He's calling his lost sheep back home. And many are called and few choose to take on the calling, because it means giving up your worldly life to seek God's righteousness and his kingdom. Basically, that means to seek obedience to his commandments. And I'll put scriptures here you can read. And then seeking the kingdom is seeking his people. So you find the truth, then you go out and find the other lost sheep. But many people are being called right now to do what? To watch. So to warn of the punishment coming for the disobedient. And that includes the Christians that say they love God but don't keep his commandments, because the love of God is keeping the commandments. And they're not grievous. And I just have to let you know as well, because this is part of the royal law, which is to rebuke your neighbor. So someone that is a believer but goes against the commandments, you rebuke them so you don't suffer sin upon them, so that you don't have blood on your hands. So, the sacrificial law, 613 laws, if you found someone in sin under 2 or 3 witnesses, you would stone them to death. But Jehovah God desires mercy, not sacrifice, so that means you just fulfill the sacrifice of communication, so you rebuke instead of having to stone people. So I need to warn you that you cannot wear makeup because it goes against God's commandments. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm not jealous of you. I'm warning you because it's deeper than you think. There's even stuff about it in Enoch, but I would just suggest reading the canon for now. But it's deceitful, it's covetous, it's prideful. You're idolizing your beauty and your own self, and it just goes against many commandments. And anything that goes against commandments is sin, 1 John 3:4. And then 1 Peter 3, don't let your adornment be outward, but the inward man of the heart. So your heart for God, for obedience, is way more beautiful than you could ever look on the outside. And be happy with the way God made you. You don't need to put stuff on your face. Do not do it. God is not happy with that. So just quickly, the covenants of promise you need to enter into to become a child of God, to be grafted into the spiritual house of Israel and no longer be a Gentile without God, is covenants of promise are to keep the 10 Commandments and to eat biblically clean. So no pagan idolatry, no Christmas, no Easter. Keep the Sabbath day holy, Saturday dawn to Sunday dawn. Don't eat things like pork, shellfish, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, everything I've said, check that I'm telling you the truth. Read all the scriptures that are going to be down the bottom here. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching, so I'm warning other women. Because if you're not watching, if you're not doing what I'm doing, the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night to you. And it's been 2,000 years since Yeshua died. He's returning in 2,000 years. Give or take, we have maybe a couple years left, if that. Yeah, but we're right at the end now, and we have to actually be watching according to Scripture. We need to understand prophecy, but you have to start with obedience. That's how you receive the Holy Spirit of truth.